Here is something that was highly requested. Let's talk about it. Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So it would seem that we are going to get a name reclaim. A name reclaim is something we didn't have in a long time. Basically at this point in time there's a lot of characters. So there's a lot of names that are being taken right now. So it makes it very challenging when you try to create a new character and you try to come up with a cool name. It's very difficult because of all the characters that exist right now. Although a lot of those characters did not play in a long time. For example, there's the name The Phantom that I wish I could have had for my Phantom character. Sadly, the character that had the Phantom was a character that was combat rating 60 something that probably didn't play in years and years. Or another example of that would be the name Multiverse. I have to use Multiverse and I have to misspell Multiverse in order to be able to use it because sadly the characters that has the Multiverse name is a low level character that again probably did not play in years and years. So hopefully with a bit of luck, maybe the name will become available. I will find out soon enough. Now there is no guarantee. Despite the name reclaim, you still might not be able to get the name you want, but it will increase your chances to be able to get a cooler name. Like at some point I was able to get the name Galactus when we had the last name reclaim, and a few other names that I was able to change way back when. So the name reclaim will happen around May 11th, 2023. It might be on May 11th, it may be around May 11th. Maps is not exactly clear about that. But don't worry, once we do get the name reclaim, I will let you guys know about it. So here's a few things you need to know about how it works. So basically characters on the account that have not logged into the game since April 11th, 2022, so in the last 12 months basically, will be renamed. Renamed characters will have an underscore and Roman numeral added to their existing names. Account and characters will remain otherwise intact, no characters will be deleted. And those names will become automatically available to current player through the regular character creation or rename process. So don't worry, if you have logged in with your character in the past year, you will keep your name no matter what. But if you did not log in with your characters for a while, log in just to be on the safe side. And sadly, if you want to change the name of your character, you will have to use a respect token. It's sad, but that's how it works. It's one of those things that is always highly requested, and basically ever since we got the last name reclaim, there's people who have been asking for a new name reclaim because somehow they were not able to get the name they wanted still. Although it will be a bit convenient, as time goes by, there's more and more characters that are created in DC Universe Online all the time, which means that there's always less and less names available as time goes by. Also, the name filter is pretty much a living, breathing entity that evolves over time. So once upon a time, you could create a character with Spawn in the name. Like you could create a character called Shadow Spawn or Dark Spawn or Battle Spawn. Sadly, at some point, the name filter evolved, and you could no longer use names with Spawn in the name. The same with Avengers or Marvel. Like there are characters, like there's a character called the Blue Marvel or something like that in the game. Sadly nowadays, if you try to create a character with Marvel in the game, it just doesn't work. Or the same with Avengers. If you try to create the Star Avenger or the Blue Avenger or the Orange Avenger, that is not an option these days. So making a whole bunch of names of characters that did not log in a long time will be very convenient for people when you try to create a new character. Right now it's very challenging to find a good name for your characters, but with the name reclaim it will make it a lot easier. Like the last time we had the name reclaim, there's a lot of cool names that we could get very easily as opposed to before we got the last name reclaim. And I assume the same will be true right now. There's a lot of names that will be freed thanks to this name reclaim. So if you're hoping to get a specific name, especially a specific cool sounding name, the name reclaim should be a big help towards that. We shall see.